The Lane County Courthouse was considered state-of-the-art back in 1959.
And now people who work there say it's screaming for a makeover. KEZI 9 News reporter Kelsey Card is in the studio with a look at what needs to be done. Kelsey?
Brandy and Brian, in 1959, it was the cream of the crop, a state-of-the-art facility. But that was then. Now the space and structure that dictates the flow of prisoners, judges, jurors, and more is being called into question.
We're pretty crammed for space. You'll see how our storage is.
Lane County commissioners got close this morning, real close, with courthouse staff members on a tour that featured tight hallways, low ceilings, the threat of asbestos, and failing light fixtures.
Every one of these benches being used, people sitting in the back, lawyers.
Trial court administrator Elizabeth Rambo says that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the obstacles that fracture functionality in the courthouse.
We need electrical capability so that we can run scanners and computers. We need a public room that's large enough so that when we are doing electronic records, the public has a place where they can access those records, and we need the data capabilities to make that happen.
These buildings were built before the internet, and they need some upgrading.
Using a three-part allotment of $175,000 since 2005, some renovations were made, but a retrofit study says that's not quite enough.
I recall it was around $30 million just to do half of it and retrofit the building. And that was several years ago. One
glaring issue, the courthouse's split-level entrance, which is just one of many factors which create a complex route for jurors.
Up an elevator, out of the building, through security, up an elevator, to another elevator.
And while rare, the court has seen some security problems with moving inmates.
One deputy, 3 defendants. And now, imagine yourself as either one of my workers down the hallway here or one of the defendants walking down the hallway. This is the route you're going to take to a courtroom on the 2nd floor.
Director of Facilities Planning David Sukart has his own solutions.
Then we'd run a separate elevator up the side here, so we would not.
He and county commissioners agree. You can only apply Band-Aids for so long before you have to schedule surgery.
It's in a building that doesn't meet seismic standards, and eventually we're going to have to replace this building.
Now, it is state law that the county provide an adequate facility for the district court. Commissioner Bozovich admits the county sits on the edge of whether or not it's meeting that mandate, which is why today's meeting took place. Live in the studio, Kelsey Card, KEZI 9 News.